Hello again, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Well, since I have found a rather interesting website, when I was kind of roaming surfing the web, looking for some memes, some some funny memes, to keep myself entertained, and hence I that led me to this website. So yeah, basically I guess it's a website that hosts content about venting and venting and complaints about life, posted by some Japanese ladies. So yeah, I just like to I guess by familiarizing yourselves with what they browse around the web and think about in their heads on a day-to-day basis. I guess it can give you an edge when when attempting, say, to get hooked up with ladies in Japan. Though I can't say that I myself have that ample amount of experience or level of expertise in banging日本人の ladies, but still, yes, I've just found this website kind of interesting to to have a browse around from time to time. And since I would like to to save my to save some space for my computer's hard drive, so I'd rather make a video featuring such website, and while I walk you guys through. Yeah, so basically, yes, here there is apparently there is a Japanese young woman who allegedly wants to quit her job as a physician. So let me read this through. Yes. 医者辞めたい。現在研修医として働いています。先月の給料が手取り24万で看護師さんより少なくて絶望しました。私のbeg your pardon. 私の実家は農家で裕福ではありません。奨学金を返しながら病院の感謝で暮らしています。発給なのに働き詰めて、休日は専門分野の勉強に追われています。 産婦人科医を目指して勢いでここまで来ましたが、ただ夢を追うだけで体はついてこないだと最近感じます。学生の時は勉強ばかりしていたので、彼氏もいたことがありません。せっかく医師になったのに、お金も家にも入れられず、友人とは会う時間もなかなか取れず、みずぼらしい人間でみずぼらしい生き様なのです。僭越ながら、皆さんから頑張れと励ましの言葉をいただきたいです。So yeah, basically she says she's currently working as an intern physician, and she gets paid around 240,000 yen, around I guess 2,400 Australian currency. Is and apparently apparently even a nurse salary surpasses hers, and she's feeling hopeless. And yes, apparently she's originally came from somewhere rural in Japan, not from a so affluent family, so it's still struggling to pay off his I wouldn't call it scholarships, but instead maybe something more like a her student loan, since I guess Japanese scholarships require that the beneficiaries to pay it back once they are able to do so. So yeah, so I guess yeah, so she currently lives in in the residence provided by her employer, and not much she's for some time she's never got a raise, and she's she has to take more specialization classes during her weekends, and she aims to become San Fujinka. I don't know how to translate this into English, so let's what is it called in obs what is it called? Obstetrics and gynecology. Obstetrics and gynecology. Yes, that's her. Her the specialization she aims to to get into to specialize once she becomes fully qualified. Yeah, so she's apparently the hard work has taken its toll on her, and apparently she due to the fact that she she studied very hard, while she while she was in her school years, so she has no boyfriend nor experience in dating whatsoever. So despite the hard work, the tremendous amount of hard work she put in, she can't make much money, and she doesn't have much time to socialize with friends, so she's feeling like a bum, apparently, and with Senet's Nagala. I don't know how to translate Senet's Nagala. Well, basically, I guess the English equivalent to Senet's Nagala should be 自分の立場や能力が相手に比べて挑ることを自覚しつつ、失礼を承知で意見や提案を述べる際に使う謙遜の敬語表現です。So basically, yes, that's the phrase I would like to relate to, but I don't suppose. Yes, it means my humble opinion, I guess. Yeah. So yes, it means in my humble opinion, she would like some words of encouragement. 頑張れ。だけど無理しないで。Work hard, but don't break yourself. Yeah, that's what else? やめたらいい。It's okay to quit. じゃあ看護師になれば。Then why not become a nurse? 美容外科に行きな。Switch your specialization into cosmic surgeon. やめたいのか励ましてもらえたのがどっちだ。地域枠の女医さん、婚活のために俺、不幸終わったらそこでやめて東京出たよ。頑張る人すごいけど、まあいろんな生き方はあると思うよ。Okay, so basically this folk says, well, there are various ways to live one's life, so don't worry about it too much, and get the heck out of, and why not get the heck out of Tokyo, or金が理由。So money is the reason why you stay in the job. Since in Japanese language, we tend to ignore, or we tend to omit the subjects, so in order to sound concise and brief, or to just sound nihonjin rashi, to sound more like a Japanese a person. You generally omit certain subjects in in sentences. When you bear the assumption that the hearer of your hearer or your all audiences is a native Japanese speaker as well. So yes, so in that case, the subject is usually omitted. So yeah, which I guess it does tend to make Japanese learners struggle. Yeah. 医者の旦那さんをゲとして専業主婦になる。Why not marry a doctor? Why not marry a husband who is a doctor, or or a physician or a surgeon? Then just become a full-time wife, a full-time housewife. Yeah. That's yeah. There are plenty. くれぐれも自分の心と体を優先してください。お疲れ様です。Thank you for your hard work. Please do everything you can to prioritize your health. Your health. Yeah. 自分 your both your physical health and your mental health. Yeah. 医者や弁護士のために出世払いって言葉があると思っています。頑張れ。Just fight on. In the event you aim to become, you aim to impress your parents and your peers by becoming a lawyer or a doctor. Yeah. So yes, so based on what I can see, from these comments, challenge your sound. Yeah. Challenge accepted. Yeah. Blah blah blah. ちょっとブルになってる。だけ落ち着いたらやめる気戻るよ。So maybe you are just experiencing a temporary blue. You will snap out of it once you regain your senses. Yeah, that's basically what it means. I guess. Well, why not why not check out Deep L to make sure. Pardon. Oops. Still loading. Beg your pardon. Oh shit, it's taking a while to load. Never mind. Let's see what Google Translate has to say about it. I'm just feeling a bit down. Once I settle down, my motivation will come back. Well, close enough. Close enough. I'm still loading here. I'm just feeling a bit down. Once I've calmed down, I will be back on form. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Beg your pardon. 研修上済んだら、研修済んだら、50万円ぐらいになるよ。その後、80万、を行って、800万を行って、40万ぐらいになって定年来る。開業すれば、開業すれば、beg your pardon. 別だけど、yeah. So once you finish your intern as a physician, you will get paid around 500,000 yen, and once later 700,000 to 800,000 all the way to yeah, all the way to yes, to 100,000 yen. Well, still not much, but I guess it suffices to sustain your day-to-day living expenses, even in Tokyo. Yeah. But once you open your own clinic, it's another story. Yeah. So there are plenty of cute-looking stickers. So I figured I'll just show you some more. Yeah, this one. Ganbaru kimi o. Yeah, two hard workers. Yeah. Ganbare, fight on. 国立大学医学部卒. Did you graduate from a state or a national university's medical school? Naomi where is Naomi? So yeah, so here you can also see the upvotes and the downvotes, both of them. Yeah. So there are plenty of what's this? 医者が生活保護より収入少ない人が来るてるな。狂ってるな。狂ってるな。Yeah, don't get freaked out, knowing that even those on benefits in Japan's income surpasses yours as a medical practitioner. So basically here it outlines the components of of the total cost of living. Yeah, so 住宅、家賃、食費, food, 携帯電話代、固定電話代, yes, the phone bills, whether it's a landline or a mobile. 交通費、交際費, fees to socialize, fees of commute, blah blah blah, So basically, locally you only have around 10, 15,000 yen left per month. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. ここでやめたら何も残らないかも。不純かもだが、医者の旦那を捕まえるまでは頑張ってみたらどうでしょう。不純かもだが、医者の旦那さんを捕まえるまでは頑張ってみたらどうでしょう。So yeah, if you quit now, you will be left with nothing. So why not stay, or why not wait until you get hooked up with the doctor husband? Yeah, well, yeah, in my humble opinion, yeah. しかも開業すれば定年なんてないから。80歳でも年収2000円とかだよね。医師免許最強。So yeah, so basically here it says, well, even if you open your own clinic, you may lose your pension. So why not wait until you wait or stay in the job until you reach 80 years old, and then you will have a 20 million yen salary. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yes, there's plenty. すごい尊敬しかない。応援したい。I support you. You have earned my respect. 7 up votes and 3 down votes. So yes, let's see some other. 東京北区小学校火災女性評論洗濯物を冷やかしていた重要参考人として歯科容疑で捜査警視庁 So yeah, recently there was a fire in Tokyo's Kitaku ward, Apparently it was due to someone, drying their laundry, for too long. Yes, and the cops are still investigating the matter. Blah blah blah. 日本が貧困化しているんだと思うこと Part 6、結婚して1年経つ前に離婚になりそう。So basically, she says I've only married. I've only been married for less than a year, and I've already reached the brink of a divorce. Yeah. 専業主婦になりたいですか would you like to become a housewife? Let's see. So it's ranked the 9th in terms of, you know, popularity on the whole website. Goes channel. Nushi no tomo dachi wa 専業主婦であるか専業主婦になりたがっている子が多いです。母も専業主婦でした。今の時代でも専業主婦で、憧れるのでしょうか。not almost, but 主は仕事はできるけど、あまり向いていないと思っています。友達は旦那さんの稼ぎが1000万円あれば、そこで専業主婦になると言っていました。So yeah, basically she asks, is it still a dream job to become a housewife? So long as your husband's annual income reaches, say, 10 million yen, Japanese yen, yeah. なりたいです。341 upvotes versus just 25 downvotes. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, so I hope you guys have found, something useful here. So next time, you've got to willing, so long as I am not starving, on the brink of starvation, like what I am currently, suffering from. So, yes, I shall try to dive in deeper, into the, into more insights into what ladies what tend to cross Japanese ladies' minds, according to what they post online. Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and in case you have found this video useful, if not fun, please consider smashing that like and paying a visit to my Patreon page, or buy me a coffee page, to incentivize me to create more videos of more valuable insights into the the realms you have yet discovered. Yeah, so yeah, thank you very much. In case you have made this far during this filming session. So yeah, if God's still willing, until next time, stay far from weak and stay out of trouble. Cheers, bye.